Good morning, all of you. Today we discuss block diagram reduction techniques. Okay, in that first rule, combining the blocks in cascaded or series connection. Okay, cascaded means series. Here I am connecting the two blocks G1 and G2. These two are in connected in cascaded connection or series connection. G1 and G2 blocks are connected in series. So in this case we can multiply the both the blocks. Cascaded means we can multiply the both the blocks. That is G1 into G2. G1 into G2. The output of the function. Here input is given A. So A into G1. Here the input of the G2 is A into G1. That is I am taking R1 of S. Okay. G2. Again the output of the function I required C of S. So totally R1 of S into G2. R1 of S means here A into G1. I am taking this input as R1 of S. G2 input as I am taking A into G1. So A into G1 G2. This is the total output of the function. Okay. Here we are multiplying the all the blocks. Here cascaded connection. Okay. From this C of S by R of S, the output transfer function is C of S by R of S is equal to A into G1 G2. This is the transfer function of this system or this system also. This is the cascaded connection. Next second one is parallel connection. Parallel connection. Here the parallel connection, this is also cascaded connection, but we can multiply directly here G1 G2 G3. Okay, G1 G2 G3. Why? Because in middle of this session one branch point is connected here, so we cannot multiply directly. Only G1 G2 are in cascaded here, so G1 G2 multiply, then after we can shift this branch point to here or here, then after we can multiply these three blocks. Okay, directly we cannot multiply all the three blocks. This is the wrong. Okay, this is the cascaded connection. Next, going to the parallel. Combining the blocks in parallel. Here I am connecting the three blocks G1, G2 and G3. These three blocks will be connected by using the summing point. Here I am using the summing point. So here the input is A. So here the summing point input is A into G1. Here A into G2. Here A into, last one is A into G3. So I am common this. Here summing point this plus and last one is minus. So A into G1 plus A into G2 minus A into G3. So I am taking A common here, G1 plus G2 minus G3. This is the parallel connection. Here directly written G1 plus G2 minus G3. The input function is A here. So C of S by R of S is equal to G1 plus G2 minus G3 into A. This is the transfer function of this parallel connection. Next, third rule. Third rule is moving the branch point ahead the block, means after the block. Okay, I am shifting this branch point to after this block, after G block. Okay, I am shifting this branch point to after the G block. So here after G block, what happened? The G will be here in feedback 1 by G. We will get 1 by G in a feedback. Okay, this is the moving the branch point after the block or ahead the block. Okay, rule 4 is we can take before the block. This branch point I am taking the before the block. What happen? It will get in the feedback loop G. Before the block we will get in a feedback G. In the after the block, in the feedback 1 by G is getting. Okay. This is the moving branch after the block, before the block. And moving the summing point after the block. Okay. This moving summing point will be moving after this G block. What happened? The G in the feedback link we will get here. This will be reverse. In the branch point after the block 1 by G. Here G. The summing point after the block is in the feedback we will get G. Okay. Both are reverse. Moving the summing point before the block. What happened? In the feedback I am taking this summing point to here. What happened? In the feedback we will get 1 by G. 1 by G. Same, it will be reverse. Summing point, branch point. You can observe here. I am taking this summing point to before the block. What will get? In the feedback link 1 by G is getting in the summing point. Sorry, feedback. Next, rule 7. Interchanging the summing points. Interchanging the summing points. Here the summing point is connected A and B, and here C. So I am taking this C here and I am taking this B here. I am interchanging the summing points. So what will get? A plus C minus C is here. So minus C and plus B will be I am taken here. The output of the function is same. Here A plus B minus C, here A minus C plus B. Both are same. Next one is rule 8, splitting the summing points. Splitting the summing points. Here I am connected the inputs are A, B, C. A, B, C. Okay. I am splitting the summing points. I am taking C, some other summing point. So I am taking A, B, one summing point and C is taken another summing point. Here A plus B minus C. Here the input of C summing point is A plus B and this is the C. So A plus B minus C. The output is same. Splitting the summing point, interchanging the summing point, whatever, the output is same. Next one is 9th, combining the summing points. Before we taken splitting, then we are combining the summing points. I am taking this C here. So what will get? Minus C. So here minus A, B, C. all are combining here, so the output is same, a plus b minus c. Next, 10th and 11th important, that is elimination of negative feedback loop. Here R is input, C output, and G is the gain and H is the feedback. Here output C to here. Here the input of the H is C. After this, these two are in cascade. So I am multiplying C into H here. Here C into H. Here the input is R. R. Here minus is there. So R minus CH. Here the input of the G is R minus CH. So these both are in again cascading. So the output of the function is R minus CH into G. C is equal to R minus CH into G. So I am multiplying these both. C is equal to Rg minus CHG. From this, CHG I am taking this side. C plus CHG is equal to Rg. Common C here. C into 1 plus GH. What is the transfer function? C by R. So C by R is equal to G by 1 plus GH. C by R taken this side, 1 plus GH is taken this side. So C by R is equal to G by 1 plus GH. That is transfer function of this negative feedback loop. This one. Yes, same way we can take positive feedback loop. Positive feedback loop means here plus. Remaining all are same. Here C, the output of the function is C. Here the input of H is C. Both are cascaded, again this CH. Here plus. So what will get? R plus, this the R input and CH. So R plus CH here. Here also R plus CH into G. C is equal to R plus CH into G. Here R plus Rg plus CHG. So I am taking CHG this side minus CHG. C minus CHG is equal to Rg. I am taken C is common, 1 minus GH. C by, from the C by R is equal to G by 1 minus GH. C by R is equal to G by 1 minus GH. This is the transfer function of positive feedback loop. Okay, it is clear, all of you? Block diagram reduction rules, all of you clear? All 11 rules. Okay. This is one of the problem. Reduce the block diagram shown in figure. Find C by R. Okay. He is given this block diagram. From this block diagram, we can reduce C by R is equal to only single block. Can reduce single block like this. So what will change? We can reduce easily. What is the first step? Okay, here I am taking first step as branch point will be shifting to here, this branch point. This branch point I am shifting to here. What will get? We will get this elimination of feedback loop, right? So I am taking this branch point after the block. What will happen? In the feedback loop, we will get 1 by G1. 1 by G1, right? Here I am taking 1 by G1. After shifting, this is the diagram. This is the elimination of negative feedback loop. This is both are in cascaded connection, so we can reduce these two blocks. What will happen? The elimination of negative feedback loop formula is G1 by 1 minus G1H. In place of this whole block, I am writing G1 by 1 plus G1H. This one is G3 by G1. After the cascaded connection, G3 by G1. After that, these two are in parallel connection. These two are in parallel connection. So what will happen? G2 plus G3 by G1. G2 plus G3 by G1. After this, these both are in cascaded connection. Okay, I will explain stepwise. Okay, these both are in parallel now, so G2 plus G3 by G1. Here write in again these both are in cascaded connection here, so we can multiply these two blocks G1 into 1 plus G1H plus multiply into G3 by G1 plus G2. After simplifying this one, we will get like this G1 by 1 plus G1H, and cross multiplication of this one G3 plus G1 G2 by G1. So G1 G1 both are cancelled here. What will get? G1 G2 plus G3 by 1 plus G1H. This is the final transfer function. G1 G2 plus G3 by 1 plus G1H. This is the C, this is the R, this is the C. This is the final transfer function. T is equal to C by R is equal to G1 G2 plus G3 by 1 plus G1H. This is the first problem. Any doubts? Next, second problem. Using block diagram reduction technique, find closed loop transfer function of the system whose block diagram is shown in figure. Okay, he is given this block diagram. From this block diagram, we can reduce the block diagram and simplify single block. Okay, C by R we can calculate. Which step you do first? First, moving the branch point before the block here. I am taking this branch point to here. This branch point. Okay. I am taking this branch point to here. What will happen? In the feedback loop, G2 and this both are in cascaded and whole block will be parallel connection we can take. So after changing this branch point to this before block, then we can simplify this whole block. Okay, so here I am taken G2 as a feedback here, and G2 G3 are in cascaded, so G2 G3 plus parallel connection, all will be parallel connection, so G2 G3 plus 4, and here cascaded connection, so G2 H1. Here cascaded connection G2 H1, this is parallel, so G2 G3 plus G4. Okay, after simplifying this one we will get like this. Then after I am summing point I'm taking the before the block. Okay, what will happen before the block? We will get 1 by G1 in feedback, right? Here 1 by G1 in feedback. Then after I am interchanging the summing points. After interchanging the summing point, this block will be elimination of feedback loop. So I am taking this block to here, this summing point to here. Then we will get this loop will be eliminated. Negative feedback loop will be eliminated. So that's why I am interchanging these 2 points and splitting these branch points. Okay. After interchanging this, we will get like this. This is the elimination of negative feedback loop. These both are in cascaded connection. So after simplify this, G1 by 1 plus G1 G2 H1 and G2 G3 plus G4. These both are in again cascaded connection here. So we can simplify this one. G1 into 1 plus G1 G2 H1 into G2 G3 plus G4, and this both are in cascaded, so H2 by G1. After simplification we will get these blocks. Again this are in elimination of negative feedback loop. So we can multiply this one. G1 by G2 G3 plus G4, 1 plus G1 G2 H1 by 1 plus G1 into G2 G3 plus G4 by 1 plus G1 G2 H1 into H2 by G1. Okay, we can simplify this one. Then we will get this value G1 G2 G3 plus G1 G4, 1 plus G1 G2 H1 plus G2 G3 H2 plus G4 H2. Okay, again we have to eliminate the feedback loop here. One more summing point is there here, negative feedback loop is there. So we are eliminating once again. So we will get this is the G, H is 1 here. So from this we will get the C by R value is G1 G2 G3 by G1 G2 G3 plus G1 G4 by 1 plus G1 G2 H1 G2 G3 H2 plus G4 H2 plus G1 G2 G3 plus G1 G4. This is the final transfer function of this system. Okay, any doubts from here? Okay, the third problem also same. Okay, I will explain fourth one. This is another model problem, that is, for the system represented by the block diagram shown in figure, evaluate the closed loop transfer function when input is R, station 1 and station 2. Here input is same for the station 1 and station 2. Here mentioned station 1 and station 2. Here the inputs are R only, but output is different. Okay, first I am taking first case only. I am considering C1, station 1. Okay, I am considering station 1 and eliminating the station 2. So this summing point also we can eliminate here. This summing point also we can eliminate here. We cannot take the station 2, so the summing point is also not required here. Okay, after that I am taking station 1 is R. After that I am drawing the another diagram like this. Okay, here station 1 we are taken the R, and output is I am taking the first station 1 is C1. Okay, in that first case I am taking this branch point to here and splitting these points also. Okay, this branch point to here, what will get 1 by G3. Here in the feedback we will get 1 by G3 and splitting the points also, this point to here. So these both are in eliminating negative feedback loop and these both are in cascaded connection. So first cascaded this one H3 by G3 and eliminating feedback loop is G3 by 1 plus G3 H2. Okay. Again after the simplification of eliminating negative feedback loop, these two are in cascaded again. So what will get G2 G3 by 1 plus G3 H2. After that these both are in positive feedback loop. These both are in positive feedback loop. Okay. So here cascaded connection G2 G3 by 1 plus G3 H2. These both are in positive feedback loop. So what will get G2 G3 by 1 plus C3 G2 G3 H2 by 1 plus G3 G2. Sorry, here 1 minus G3 G2 1 plus G3 H2 by H3 by G3. Here positive feedback no, so minus we will get 1 minus GH. Okay. After the we can simplifying this one, we will get 1 minus G2 G3 H2 G2 H3. Here again these two are in cascaded connection. So we will get G1 G2 G3 by 1 plus G3 H2 plus G2 H3. Okay. Minus G3 H2 minus G2 H3. Then after we can simplify this negative feedback loop again. What will get? Finally the output of the function is C1 of S by R of S is G1 G2 G3 by 1 plus G3 H2 G2 H3 plus G1 G2 G3 H1. Okay, this is the station 1, case 1. Going to the case 2. In the case 2 we can consider the station 2 and eliminate the station 1. Can consider the station 2. We can consider this station 2 and we can eliminate the station 1. So what will get is summing point will be eliminated, directly G1 will give to H1. So here the station 2 is considered, so the input is R here. Okay, here after the station 1 removing, these both are in cascaded connection, right? So G1 into H1. You can see in the diagram. Yes, like this we will get, and here the summing point will be having minus, so I'm taking the feedback is minus h1. So from this the cascaded connection minus g1 into h1. Okay, again this two are in branch, the summing point will be shifted to the after the block. Okay, then what will happen, 1 by g2 in no feedback, and these two are in interchanging, again the summing points will be interchanging here, then we will get these both are in eliminating feedback loop after interchanging, and these two are in cascaded here, so h2 by g2. Okay, so after that eliminating this negative feedback loop, g2 h3, so g2 by 1 plus g2 h3, and here h2 by g2 cascaded connection, no? So these both are in cascaded connection, and these two are in parallel connection, these two are in parallel connection, so you can take minus g1 h1 minus h2 g2, sorry h2 by g2. Okay, and this block is eliminating the feedback loop, that is g2 by 1 plus g2 h3. Okay, after simplifying we will get g2 by 1 plus g2 h3 minus g1 h1 minus h2 by g3. This both are in again cascading, so we can multiply this one. After simplification we will get minus g1 g2 h1 plus h2 by 1 plus g2 h3. Okay, again these two are in eliminating positive feedback loop. Okay, so from this g3 by 1 plus minus of minus g1 g2 h1 plus h2 by 1 plus g2 h3 into g3, so minus minus plus here. Finally the transfer function is g3 by 1 plus g2 h3 by 1 plus g2 h3 plus g1 g2 g3 h1 plus g3 h2. This is the final transfer function of the second case, c2 by r. c2 by r is equal to g3 into 1 plus g2 h3 by 1 plus g2 h3 plus g1 g2 g3 h1 plus g3 h2. Any doubts from here? Anyone having any doubts? Are you clear? This block diagram reduction techniques and problems. Any doubts? Ask me now. Why? Because this is the second time I'm explaining these problems. Okay, all of you clear, I think. This is also same type model. Station 1 to station 2, like that you have to take the first c1 by r1, next c2 by r1, you have to take same problem. This problem is last year came in previous question paper, 2019 May question paper. Determine the transfer function for the block diagram as shown in figure. Okay, he is given this block diagram reduction block diagram. From this, step 1 is we have to take these two blocks are in parallel. These two blocks are in parallel. Okay, so I am taking this two blocks are 1 plus G2. I am taking this block is 1 plus G2. Okay. Then after these two are in cascading. These two are in cascading. So 1 plus G2 into G3. 1 plus G2 into G3. We can interchanging these two are, then we will get the negative feedback loop here. So here I am splitting this summing point here. Splitting the summing point here. So we will get minus h1 to here. This minus h1 I am taking another summing point. Okay, I am taking here. I am splitting this summing point. I am taking this side. Okay, so we will get negative feedback loop here, and this is the positive feedback loop. So what we'll get, sorry, this is the positive feedback loop. So 1 by 1 plus 1 minus h2, so eliminating feedback loop, and this is the eliminating negative feedback loop. So 1 plus g2 g3 by 1 plus g2 into g3 h1 plus 1. So after simplification of this both, what we'll get, these three blocks are in cascading. So we can multiply the all the three blocks, then we will get g1 g2 g1 g3 into 1 plus g2 by 1 plus g1 into 1 minus h2 into 1 plus g2 g3 h1 plus 1. This is the final transfer function of this system. We can simplify this equation also. Okay, this is the last year previous question paper question. Is clear? In next class we discuss signal flow graph. I think all of you clear block diagram reduction technique, right?